Did you know that your nails, skin, and even your breath can reveal hidden secrets about your liver health? Yes, the liver, that crucial organ that few of us think about until something goes wrong. In this video, I'll show you how to spot the 12 warning signs that your liver may be suffering. From changes in your nails to unexpected bloating in your belly, each sign is a crucial indicator that should not be ignored. Stick with me, because this information could not only improve your health, but potentially save your life. Let's get started. Before we continue, tell me, where are you watching this video from? Comment below Muehrcke's lines. Have you ever noticed white horizontal lines on your nails? These are Muehrcke's lines. Contrary to what you might think, these lines are not on the nail itself, but rather on the tissue underneath it. Interestingly, if you press on your nail, these lines temporarily disappear, which is fascinating. This is because they reflect changes in the vascularity of the nail bed due to low levels of proteins such as albumin, which is a warning sign of liver disease. In essence, it is as if your nails are giving you a warning signal. Hey, something is not right here. Terry's nails. Another worrying sign is Terry's nails. When your nails appear unusually pale, almost white, with just a small pink stripe at the tip, this can be a warning sign. Normally, nails are pinkish in color due to the small blood vessels underneath them. In liver disease, these vessels become less visible, which gives the nails this pale appearance. Personally, I find this change quite subtle, but it says a lot about how efficiently your liver is functioning. It is as if your nails are losing their vitality, directly reflecting what is happening in your liver. Palmar erythema and spider nevi. Moving on to the skin. Palmar erythema and spider nevi are equally telltale. Palmar erythema causes a noticeable redness on the palms, especially over the thenar and hypothenar eminences, while the center of the palm remains spared. This is often associated with high levels of estrogen, which should be broken down by the liver. If the liver is not functioning properly, estrogen builds up and causes the blood vessels in the skin to dilate. Spider nevi, on the other hand, have a characteristic spiderweb appearance and are also caused by dilated blood vessels. Seeing these signs on your skin is not only striking, but a clear indication that something deeper may be going on. It is amazing to think how the human body tries to alert us to internal dysfunctions in such visible ways. Understanding these signs is not just a matter of medical knowledge, but a way to connect more deeply with your own body, noticing and valuing the signals it constantly gives us about our health. Now let's dive into some of the most striking and sometimes alarming physical symptoms that can indicate liver problems. These signs are not just symptoms, they are your body's warning cry, begging for medical attention. Ascites. One of the most dramatic signs of liver disease is ascites, which is basically the accumulation of fluid in the abdomen. Picture this: your abdomen is distended, not because of ordinary weight gain, but because it is literally filled with fluid. It can accumulate up to 15 liters. This happens because as the liver is damaged and scarred by diseases such as hepatitis or alcoholism, it becomes unable to filter and process blood properly, leading to an increase in blood pressure in the veins that feed it, portal hypertension. This phenomenon is similar to what would happen if you squeezed a garden hose. The fluid has to go somewhere, so it leaks into the abdominal space. To me, it is amazing and terrifying how the body adapts to such extremes. Caput Medusae and Varices. Continuing with the consequences of portal hypertension, we have Caput Medusae and esophageal varices. Caput Medusae, named for its resemblance to the serpentine hair of the mythological Medusa, occurs when small, superficial veins around the navel become dilated and visible due to increased pressure. It's eerily beautiful and a sure sign that something serious is going on. Esophageal varices, on the other hand, are dilated veins in the esophagus that are dangerously prone to rupturing. If this happens, it can cause internal bleeding that is a true medical emergency. It's deeply concerning how a disease can so radically alter the body's normal physiology. Clubbing. Another intriguing sign is clubbing, or finger clubbing, which is the deformation of the nails that take on a more rounded, bulbous shape. While it can be hereditary, when I see this in a patient, I immediately start investigating underlying conditions, including liver problems. Clubbing occurs due to the swelling of the soft tissue at the tips of the fingers, which can be a response to chronic diseases that affect blood oxygenation, including liver disease. It is a physical clue that, although subtle, can reveal diseases that impact not only the liver, but also the heart and lungs. Each of these signs is a testament to how interconnected and complex the human body is. Understanding these symptoms symptoms, gives us the ability to intervene earlier, potentially saving lives by recognizing serious health problems early. For me, it is a constant reminder of the importance of listening to our bodies and responding with informed action. Let's now explore some manifestations of liver disease that can be more subtle and often go unnoticed until the problems become more serious. These less obvious symptoms are crucial to understanding how liver disease can affect not only the liver, but other parts of the body in ways you might not realize. Muscle wasting. Muscle wasting, or muscle cachexia, is one of those warning signs that may not be immediately associated with the liver. However, it is a direct consequence of the liver's inability to process nutrients and produce adequate proteins. When I see a patient with wasted muscles, especially in the hands or around the temples, it often leads me to suspect an underlying liver disease. What is particularly intriguing is how the body begins to consume its own muscles as an alternative energy source, which is a clear sign of metabolic distress. To me, it is a powerful reminder that our body is always trying to balance itself, even in adverse conditions. Dupuytren's contracture. Another subtle manifestation is Dupuytren's contracture, which involves thickening and shortening of the palmar tissue, leading to fingers that are unable to fully extend. Although it has a strong genetic component and is more common in people of Norse descent, so much so that it is called Viking disease. I also see it in patients with chronic liver disease. It is fascinating how different health conditions can manifest in such specific and localized ways. I find this to be a vivid example of how diseases can literally shape our bodies. Hepatic encephalopathy. Finally, hepatic encephalopathy is perhaps one of the most dramatic and dangerous manifestations of liver disease. It is the result of the accumulation of toxins in the blood, such as ammonia, which the damaged liver is unable to filter. Symptoms can range from mild confusion to severe disturbances of consciousness and coma. Personally, I find hepatic encephalopathy to be a grim reminder of how vital the liver is to our mental clarity and overall functionality. Watching a patient struggle with this condition is always a moment of profound reflection on the delicate interplay between mind and body, and how the health of one organ can influence our overall well-being in ways you might never imagine. These less obvious manifestations of liver disease highlight the importance of early diagnosis and careful medical follow-up. They remind me that every symptom, no matter how subtle, has a story to tell and can hold the key to unlocking not only the health of the liver, but also a person's systemic health. Jaundice is one of the most visible and well-known signs of liver problems. It manifests as a yellowish tinge to the skin and eyes, which can alarm both patients and doctors because of its distinctive appearance. Jaundice is not only an indication of liver disease, it is a sign that the liver is having serious difficulty processing bilirubin, a byproduct of the breakdown of red blood cells. Normally, bilirubin is processed by the liver and excreted as part of bile, aiding in digestion. When the liver is damaged, this ability is compromised, causing bilirubin to build up in the blood and eventually in the tissues, causing jaundice. To me, jaundice is like a yellow light that lights up, signaling that something is fundamentally wrong. In addition to being a clear sign of disease, jaundice can also indicate the severity of the underlying condition. In cases where jaundice is accompanied by other symptoms such as dark urine and pale stools, this may be a medical emergency that requires prompt intervention. The presence of jaundice can profoundly affect a patient's life, not only physically but also emotionally, due to the visible change in their appearance. Personally, I have always found jaundice particularly distressing, both for the patient and their family members. It is a visible sign that everyone can see, and that often leads to questions and concerns. This highlights the importance of addressing not only the physical aspects of liver disease, but also the psychological and social impact that these outward signs can have. Part of my job as a physician is to educate patients and their families about what jaundice can mean and how it relates to liver function. This dialogue is essential to help manage expectations and plan appropriate treatment. By better understanding what jaundice actually indicates, patients can feel more empowered and less anxious about their condition. Jaundice is not just a symptom. It is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of our body's systems and the critical importance of the liver in maintaining our overall health. It teaches us about both the vulnerability and resilience of the human body, and each case reaffirms my admiration for the complexity and tenacity of the human organism in the face of adversity. Prevention and early diagnosis of liver disease are undoubtedly two of the most crucial areas in liver medicine. The consequences of not paying enough attention to these two pillars can be devastating, leading to irreversible or even fatal conditions. But when addressed correctly, they have the power to transform prognoses and significantly improve patients' quality of life. Many liver diseases, such as hepatitis or hepatic steatosis, fatty liver, can be silent for years before presenting clear symptoms. This makes early diagnosis a challenge, but also an opportunity. Personally, I see early diagnosis as a race against time. The sooner we can detect and treat a liver disease, the greater the chance of avoiding significant damage to the liver. It is like finding a small leak in a house. If it is not treated quickly, it can compromise the entire structure. From a prevention perspective, the measures are often simple, but they require discipline and lifestyle changes that not everyone is willing to make. Reducing alcohol consumption, maintaining a healthy body weight, and avoiding excessive consumption of substances that are toxic to the liver are essential. In addition, vaccination against hepatitis B is a powerful preventive measure that saves lives. For me, prevention is a way of respecting life and the body we have. It is making daily decisions that favor longevity and quality of life, something I always emphasize to my patients. I firmly believe that part of prevention involves education. Informing people about the risks of liver disease and how they can be prevented is essential. Each visit is an opportunity to educate and motivate patients to take charge of their liver health. This ongoing dialogue helps build a bridge of trust and understanding, where patients feel more empowered to make healthy choices. Collaboration between patient and healthcare provider is vital. I always encourage my patients to be active partners in managing their health. After all, prevention and early diagnosis are not just the responsibility of the physician, but an ongoing collaboration that requires active involvement from the patient. In short, prevention and early diagnosis are more than just medical practices. They are a way of life. They reflect a proactive approach to not only liver health, but to overall health. In my opinion, investing in these areas is investing in a healthier, more fulfilling future for everyone. We have come to the end of this informative video, where we explored the signs and symptoms of liver disease, which can be both visible and subtle. I hope this journey into understanding the complexities of the liver has been enlightening, and that the information shared here serves as a helpful guide to recognizing the warning signs and the importance of taking care of your liver health. From what we have discussed, it is clear that taking a proactive approach to liver health is crucial. Do not wait until serious symptoms develop to seek medical help. Prevention, a healthy lifestyle, and regular checkups are the best strategies to keep your liver functioning well and your overall health in good condition. I always tell my patients that taking care of your liver is taking care of your entire body. This organ has vital functions that affect every aspect of our health, and keeping your liver healthy is essential for a long and healthy life. If you found this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking it, and turning on notifications so you don't miss out on future content that can help you live a healthier life. This not only helps you receive new videos like this in the future, but also helps YouTube get this video to other people who may need this message. Your health is worth the effort, and we are here to provide information that can make a difference.